I'm Sam Bora and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about my journey to becoming a full-time profitable trader. So my journey started in April 2019 when I bought Zed Monopoly's course. And the first 6 months I found to be the most difficult because I would have, green day after green day after green day, and then I'd have that one red day. But that one red day would wipe out my profits from the previous green trades because I would allow that one red trade to go too far. So it was in too much of a high negative net position to wipe out my previous trades. And I went through this cycle for the first 6 months, several times. Several times I went through this cycle until the penny finally dropped, where I realized that, I had to find, a trading style that suits my personality. So my personality is quite conservative, and I identified that that is the way I had to trade. I had to trade in accordance to my personality. I had to feel comfortable. That is what I found. In order for me to be ultimately efficient in the market, I found that I had to be comfortable. And how I found comfort was trading in a conservative style because that suits my personality. So once I actually learned them hard, valuable lessons, my capital cash account really started to grow. And even when I was having red days, I was cutting them red trades really quickly. So the green trades that I was having, was keeping me profitable, and my cash account grew. And that's where I am now. I'm a profitable, successful trader today, because I've went through that journey. And the psychology behind trading is so important. The psychology behind trading is much more important than the actual physical part of trading itself. Because what I found was, through my journey, when I was making these mistakes, it really humbled me, because there was stages where I was becoming too confident, overconfident, and I thought that that I'd cracked it, I'd cracked it, you know, but I hadn't cracked it, and these valuable lessons humbled me. And you need to be humbled by the market. You need to lose that money for you to reevaluate, what you've been doing right and what you've been doing wrong. And as soon as I accepted that, I'd made them mistakes and I was humbled by the market, what I found was that's when my trading career really started to take off. I really started to be, more consistent and more profitable. And that is where I am today. That is where I am today, through learning them hard lessons. And listen, it's not easy. I describe it to being, like being punched in the face. Punched in the face, literally. When you've wiped out, your profits from previous days or even the previous weeks. I do remember one occasion when I wiped out 2 weeks' profit on one trade, all because I thought I thought I'd got it right, but I hadn't gotten it right, and I didn't implement my risk management strategy. I allowed that trade to run, and I was humbled. So, the psychology of trading is so important, and it's so important that you you know you really do have to understand yourself as an individual, and as a trader. I think the correlation between your personality and your trading style is so important. So, for example, I'm quite a conservative individual. So whenever I was trying to be too bold with my positions and my scalping positions, I felt really uncomfortable. And because I felt uncomfortable, I ended up losing them trades. So I very quickly realized that in order for me to be a successful and profitable trader, that I had to trade in an atmosphere or a forum of comfort. And that's when I started to reel in my position size to a more conservative level. But this is the journey that I've been through. And I'm here to tell you that that you can also be a successful trader, but you have to have the right approach. not only do you have to have the right approach, you have to become educated, you know, and you also have to learn these hard lessons. It's really, really important that you learn these hard lessons, because that's how you're going to grow, you know, as a trader. You've got to be humbled by the market, you know, you've got to lose that money. You've got to feel what it's like to lose that money, because it's going to make you a more disciplined trader in the future. It's going to make you more decisive, you know, and not indecisive. So, you know, the psychology of trading, you know, is a huge element to my trading style. I know now, you know, the way that I need to trade, you know, in a conservative fashion, because that's how I see profitability and consistency. Um, and you know, I want to help people. I want to help people reach the level that I've reached. You know, I know it's a difficult journey. It's a very difficult journey, and there's a lot of challenges that you have through your journey, especially in the 6 months. You know, the first 6 months to a year is the most difficult period. You know, but if you can just hang in there, you know, you can reach, you know, the level that I'm at now. That's all you need to do is hang in there, and you know what I found was, when I was having, you know, a few of them really bad red days, I would reduce my position size, and it all goes back to, you know, the comfort thing again. Yeah, so I would reduce my position size. I would feel more comfortable. You know, when I felt more comfortable, I became a more profitable and effective trader. You know, and then once I seen them green days coming back again, I would increase my position size. And again, it's the same thing as the initial cycle of, you know, when it was the really, really difficult period. You know, this was a different series of cycles, because this was the cycles of success, the cycles of success, and it's a lot more pleasant than the previous initial cycles that I was going through, you know, of being humbled by the market. But you know, going forward, I want to help people reach the level that I've reached. So if you have any questions or you have any comments, please feel free to, you know, put a comment there in the comment section. There's going to be a lot more of these videos coming out, where I'll continue to talk about my trading styles, the challenges that I had through my trading career. You know, and thanks for your support. Thank you for watching. You know, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more content coming out over the next number of weeks and months. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again very, very soon for more videos.